Hi, I'm a psychotherapist and counsellor who's been working for at least 3 decades, and I've got a little strategy that I want to offer you, which I call my first aid kit or the cushion exercise. And it's a way of letting out and discharging pent up stress and tensions. And it's a very safe way to do it. All you're doing is sitting in a chair with a cushion on your lap and breathing into the cushion. So I'm going to show you now if I can. It'll be slightly shorter, but you do it for as long as you need to. It's quite simple. So you put a cushion on your lap. Make sure you're sitting with your back supported and your feet connected to the ground or the floor, just to keep you grounded. And you put your hands on the cushion, or you hold it at the side, whichever feels right. And then you start to get into some slow but deep breathing. You don't have to do it any particular way other than breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your mouth. That's quite important because if you're breathing in and out through your mouth, you might hyperventilate, and we don't want you to do that. So, this is safe, and it's many people find it effective. So, you start by imagining that you've got a hollow tube that connects your mouth to the cushion, and you close your eyes and you just go. And even hearing that little sigh as you breathe out has kind of a calming effect. It's a bit like the sea. And imagine you've got a hollow tube that connects your breath to the cushion. So you're breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your mouth into the cushion. And just do that for a few moments. And then I also want you to imagine that as you're breathing out, that you can breathe out across your shoulders, down your arms and hands into the cushion. And you can imagine it. You might even feel a slight tingle or shiver as that energy moves down through your arms and hands into the cushion. So you're breathing out through your mouth and your hands into the cushion. And just try that for a few moments. And just continue to do that. Continue to breathe. And whilst you're doing that, just in your mind's eye, just sense where you might be keeping tension in your body. And it's commonly in our heads, the back of our neck, our shoulders, maybe even your solar plexus, but wherever it is, just carry on breathing and see if you can imagine the tension flowing with your out breath out through your mouth, across your shoulders, down your arms and hands into the cushion. Just visualize that tension wherever it is and just encourage it to soften around the edges and flow with your breath. And as you do that, you may find memories or images or feelings starting to flow as well. And just allow it to flow. Allow it to flow with the breath. Don't censor it. If you feel like you want to make sounds, you can do that. I find it very effective, and just going, whoo, but sending it all into the cushion. Ah. Now, you maybe have a lot of anger or stress that you're now trying to let go with. You maybe even imagine yourself screaming or shouting, which you can do as well if it feels safe to do that. But just letting it out. Imagine yourself letting it out. Even if you see yourself hitting or kicking or ripping things up. Or you can imagine that you're a dragon breathing fire and going, and find your roar, but send it all into the cushion. And just keep doing that for as long as you feel you need to. And just keep on doing it, breathing all of that stress out through your mouth, through your hands, into the cushion, until you feel you've done enough. Now, it may be longer than I give you on this video, but I want you to have the exercise. It's easy enough to do on your own. So there is a second part to this, but when you've finished, when you feel you've done enough, just make sure that you're grounded with your feet. Just tap your feet on the ground, rub your hands together, and open your eyes when you're ready. And just see how that tension is now, the one that you located in your head or shoulders or whatever. And there is a second part to this exercise, and it's based on the principle, which is don't put the cushion, just keep the cushion with you because you're going to use it again. It's based on the principle that energy can't be destroyed, but it can be recycled. And so all this energy that you've let out, all that tension, you go to your window and you just shake it out of the window. And you're going to tap it, and just doing that is going to release more tension. And just bless it, send it on its way, tell it to grow more grass, feed the trees and the birds. Just let it out. And when you've done that, just come back and sit down. If you have been feeling upset and need to cuddle, you can give the cushion a cuddle, comfort yourself. And this way, it's a good way to ease and let go of those unwanted feelings that feel unacceptable, feelings of fear, feelings of sadness. You might be crying, you might be shouting and screaming. And it's an exercise that I've also given to people with families or partners where they row or tensions build. And if you kind of establish it as a first aid thing, sort of just twisting my earrings, if you establish it as a first aid thing, then when conflicts arise, you can have that code and say, I don't want to talk anymore. I'm going to my room to do my cushion. Or you tell somebody else, one of your kids who's kicking off, saying, go to your room, do your cushion. And then once they've done that exercise, or once you've done it, maybe then you can come and talk to each other without all that pent-up rage and without being so aggressive with each other. It's, I hope it helps. I'll be interested to know. Let me know. Anyway, if I think of other exercises I can do, I will let you know. And I'm going to try and put it on YouTube so everybody can find it. We're all struggling and we need each other. It's pretty serious times and we need all the help we can get and we need to offer it too. So stay safe, stay well. Thank you.